Here we are. The West Side Recreation Park, or whatever it's called. Today we're gonna hike that mountain. Nothing too big. I wasn't gonna go out today, but I decided to get my leg stretch on, get my walk in. The humidity's up, the temperature is down. It's not too bad yet, and it's early because this one decided to wake me up early in the morning. But we are looking at storms today. Might be doing some local storm chasing. So putting this on the record, my goal, my objective over the next few days is to actually catch lightning in or around White Sands National Park. So we'll see how much that holds true. See if I can accomplish that objective. All right, here we go. Nice 360 view. I need to hike Mount Cristo Rey again. I think I did that when I was like 11 or 12. My cousins took me up at beautiful views from up here. Nice clear sky too. Hope this continues to go up. Why climb a mountain if you can't get to the top, right? The top is always the objective. I might not get there the first time, but eventually I will. Okay, up. Hey girl. And away we go. Further up the old nasty road with loose rocks just waiting to cause you to lose your footing. That's what happens when you eat too many burritos. You get fat, you get soft, and you pay for it when you try to burn it off. And I'm paying for it, but at least I'm on the trail, right? Giving it my best. It's a little tiny hill too. It's okay to take little breaks. I think I'm gonna take one now. So much for breaks. Almost there. You just gotta keep pushing. This hurts, but let's see. Feel the burn. Love the burn. Hate the burn. Just let it burn. Wow. We made it. What do you think, Cara? I don't know. 500 feet? 400-foot climb, maybe? Not too bad. You can see all of West Side El Paso from here. On a storm chasing day, this would be excellent. I guess today is a storm chasing day. It'd be great for time lapse too. Look at those views. Can you take it in? Pretty nice, right? I want to catch my breath and then we'll go back down. So I'm at the top here. We're about to start our way down off this little hill. Wanted to share some advice if you're up for listening to any advice from someone who spent 28 years in law enforcement. Whenever you're in hiking out in public in a transitional space, pretty much you're not in a secure area. One place like that is a transitional space. Walking from the store to your car, walking from your work to your car, from your house to your car. Those are all transitional spaces. Especially if you're out walking in public like this. It never hurts. I'm always going to recommend OC spray. There's a company called Palm. No, I'm not sponsored. But I have several. I actually have two with me today that are easily accessible, and I'll show you those later. But I highly recommend you carrying OC spray. It can stop a fight, it can stop a dog. It won't necessarily always stop any of those, but I should walk this way. But it can give you time to get away. Time is what you need, and distance. And doing that can give you the time and distance that you need to stop and get away from a perp or someone seeking to do you harm. So my recommendation for the day, OC spray. It's legal in pretty much every state. You should check which state you're in. But carry it with you. They have the small ones that go to your keychain. Always learn how to test it, use it, practice with it. And don't be afraid to use it if you see a threat, because it could get you out of a jam. And it burns. It's hard, makes the other person's eyes shut, makes it almost impossible to see. And they don't like that, and it gives you time to get away. I would also tell you to become if your state allows it, a CCW, concealed carry. But you have to learn how to shoot and use firearms safely and effectively. And I know a lot of other people don't like that. So at the minimum, you should have secondary devices, little knives if you have them, but don't take them with you if you don't know how to use them. So that's my little tip for the day. Make sure you know how to use the tools that you carry on your tool belt. Otherwise, they're pretty worthless. And if you pack them away and they're at the bottom of your purse or your bag or your backpack, kind of useless there. Always have them readily accessible as I carefully navigate the bottom of this trail. All right, that's my tip of the day. Toodle. Get there. That's nowhere. Go nowhere. Get down. Oh, that's here. And down. All right. Never. Almost there, girl. No rush going down a hill like this. Rocky. I think we got on the wrong trail. Well, the hard part is over. I just need to keep going across the dam, and maybe we'll climb that other hill. The objective is 3 miles. I don't care if it's flat, if it's on a park trail. 3 miles a day, 5 days a week. That's my goal. This week I hit it, and this is my 6th day of the week hiking since today's Saturday, so tomorrow starts a new week. I have another piece of advice, stuff that I learned. So you might see that I have AirPods on, not very loud. In fact, I don't even have music going on them. My biggest objective is to hear all around me, even with noise canceling. A lot of the times I won't even have these on. You notice in the past, most of them I don't have them on. I just passed someone who I looked up, I said hi. She didn't notice, she didn't hear me. Got headphones on, the music's cranking. I get it, she's in a park, she feels safe. But don't always assume that you're safe wherever you are. And if you have headphones, for Pete's sake, turn them down so that you can still hear the crunch beneath your feet. If you can't hear that, it's too loud. You can jam out to your sleep token later. So keep that in mind, would you? Let's go up another hill. Not a hill. Not too bad. But for Lori, every hill's a tough hill. Alright, this is our last leg. We're gonna go across that dam and all the way around the park back to where our car is that way. Probably another mile. But that's enough video for one day. Let's see if I can make some time. Bye-bye.